Um, Sosage say what we're doing first? Just
Well,
navs, or?
no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach them how to put, because like the place we're going to hit is that like camp that's not got any waypoints, so I'm going to be putting in coordinates first, and then going. Well, I'm going to go with 4 J-Sows and 2 Mavericks, and we can just probably start with the J-Sows first, and then move on to the Mavericks.
Are we just doing C's?
Yeah, the Charlies, yeah. The brooches.
At some point I need to look at the A step I'm missing there.
Right. Okay, so if you go to your loadouts, everyone. Oh, wait there. I haven't sorted the joystick and not out. Hang on. Oh, my shoulders aching, reaching over for the joystick. Yeah, so if you go to your weapons loadout page, and we'll pick ground crew, fuel rail. Okay, so put a center line on station 5, fuel tank. 6, station 6. Just put an AMRAM on there for balance. And station 4 on pods. Fit the lightning pod. I can't use the flare, but I can use the lightning.
Right.
Station 3 goes the air to ground missiles. If you go down to near the bottom, third from bottom, you'll see the 154 Charlies 2 JSOW unitary brooch. I'll put them on stations 3 and 7.
Okay.
I tell them to slow down from rushing ahead. And on stations 2 and 8, you want the air-to-ground missile, and you want the very bottom one, the LAU 117 AGM 65 Foxtrot Maverick.
Oh,
yeah. And on your wingtips, just put some sidelines just in case. Oh, wrong one. I'll put some smoke on as well.
No, everybody do not put smoke on. No one put smoke on.
Yeah, smoke is banned on the ground. I'm just putting smoke on in case you need to find me.
What if there's a snowstorm?
It's not. It's lovely weather. It's a lovely winter's morning. Okay, when everyone's done that, give us a shout and we'll go through the waypoint setup. Which is pretty straightforward, really. Just have some meat tea. Is everyone ready?
right. Yeah, I'm bombed up.
Yeah, just reloading at the moment.
Well, yeah, you can do this while it's reloading. So everyone press F10 and get your map up.
Yep.
Now, if you look at where we are in Gudata, so just northeast of us by 60 miles northeast, you'll see like, and zoom in, you'll see like a camp of loads of targets.
Rearming complete.
Yep. Everyone got it, yeah? Right, now.
Is that Kobubashi?
No, it's actually. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Kobubashi, yeah, outside the town of Kobubashi. No, just pick any one of them. Probably better if we all pick the same one. So, first things first. Let me just double check I've done this. In the top right of the, has anyone done like coords before, putting them in?
Yeah. No.
No, right.
Nope.
Okay, we'll run through from the start then. So, top of the screen on the top left, you'll see map and you'll see like coordinates.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so if you hold down, which one is it? Is it Alt?
Alt and Y.
Alt and Y, I'm pressing F10. If you hold down left Alt and Y, it'll flick through. So you got an X, you got the normal ones at the start, XZ.
Yep.
Yep.
and then you flick through until I think it's the one. Yeah, it's the one after XZ. So it says for me. If you look right in the middle of all the targets, you'll see an SA-18.
The right of the tree.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, to the left of the tree. Yeah. Now, if you got that coordinate thing set up, it should say something like north 43 degrees 55.816, or thereabouts. Okay.
Yep.
So what you do is with your mouse, move it right bang in the middle. This is for any target you want to pick. Move your mouse into the middle there and write down your coordinates. So it's north 43 degrees by 55 minutes, decimal 815 for me. Now, it's supposed to be, it's when you're putting coordinates in, it's got to be 4 digits on that number. So put a 0 at the end of it, so it's 8150. And then you do the same with the easting. So for me, it's 41 degrees by 19, decimal 5430.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then next to that is the altitude. So it's 3412 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Now that's that's all the information you need to set it up. So back into your cockpits. Let's
Yeah.
Okay. Now on whatever DDI you like to use for HSI, on a DDI, get your HSI page up.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Now, what we'll do is, if you click up to waypoint 1, there'll be information in there. So click waypoint 1, and then top row buttons on the right, you'll see data. So click that, and then you get like all the GPS coordinates for that one. Okay. On the bottom row of buttons, the second one in says precise. Okay, so box that.
Yep.
Then on the left column of buttons, very top, it says UFC.
Yep.
Okay, so just press UFC. Now, this waypoint has already got coordinates in, so what we need to do is find a blank one. So if you click up through your waypoints on your right column of buttons, so click up until you get a blank waypoint. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is blank for me.
Yep, thanks for me.
Is
Yep,
every
same.
yeah? Brilliant. Okay.
Yep.
Now, just box UFC again, because the thing's just disappeared. Right. Now, on your UFC controller, what you need to do is click position, the top button for position, POSN.
Yep.
Should be coloned, and then type in the coordinates. Now, the way you do that is press number 2 for north, and then put your number in. So it's 4, just put the first 4 numbers in, by the way. 4355. Press enter.
Yep.
And you should get a thing saying TTHO.
Yep.
This is for your 4 digits. So for me it's 8150. And then press enter.
Okay.
Now if you look at your HSI, that first coordinate line should have gone in.
Yep.
Okay, is everyone okay with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, sound. Okay, now press number 6 to put your easting in. And same again, first 4 digits. 4119. Press enter.
Yep.
And then for TTHO, put in your other 4-digit number, which is, for me, it's 5430. Press enter. Our third button down, you should say LEV for elevation. So give that the colon, then make sure you select feet. So colon it as feet, and put in the altitude, which was 3412. Enter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's how you set a waypoint.
Okay.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Okay.
It's, you know, just you can watch the stream back and like you can go through it again if you want to. You know, obviously do. Well, once you've done it 3 or 4 times, it's pretty straightforward and easy. And you do that for when you pre-program bombs and all kinds of things. But the main reason I'm doing this now is to give us a waypoint to head to, and when we're there and our flare pods, our lightning pods are cooled down, we can hit the weapon waypoint designate button and it'll zoom straight to that. But we'll get to that in a minute. So let me just check, is that everything for now? Okay, now because we're quite heavy, you want to set your stab trim to about 16. So if you get your FCS page up.
Yep.
And just give it a bit of a trim until you're on about stab 16. Because we're pretty heavy with the J-cells. The J-cells are quite heavy.
Done.
Okay, and on your HSI, on your AMPCD between your knees, it should say waypoint 8. Just box waypoint. You've got 59.5 miles to go. Okay.
Yep.
And now just who's at the foot of the runway there, facing east?
Me, probably.
Right, okay. Oh yeah, the others too. Okay, so if we come out of here, I will head to the west end of the runway. So it's a bit of a car park, this place, so
There's in it.
left and right and left. Left, right, to the end and then left. Okay. Can taxi in.
Boy soldiers.
Yeah.
You guys seen the racing that they do with the jets on the ground?
No?
So the old drag race.
Yeah, race them like on the roads.
That's dodgy. What about like fighter jets?
Yeah, no, but in the game, not in real life.
Oh, right, okay. Sounds like a Reapers thing, that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Over the
watched that one
bridges
when
and
they did the new Mirage one,
Saw that.
and the F-16 won it, but the Harrier was like proper bombing for it.
With the drag race that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was referring to like races through like cities, or they have like roads and then they race along the ground with their jets.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, rally racing basically.
Yeah, rally racing with your plane.
Ooh.
But yeah, the Harrier was super impressive for me. You know,
Very.
the initial boost it got. But yeah, 16 is king.
Oh yeah.
That tips over real easy though, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I mean, it's just me for speed.
Oh, right,
For
okay.
rallying, I take the Hornet.
Yeah. For rallying, you want the Harrier
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
stabilizers.
So should we all just whoever's on the runway now, do you want to just move up so we can all get on? Just we'll all try and line up on the runway. The where turbulence is turned off on this, so don't worry about that. Take up a staggered position. What we'll do is we'll take off and we'll do a right wheel, get up to about 2,000 feet, and we'll get into like a right wheel orbit. And then what we'll do is we'll start fencing in and stuff. Get everything cooled down. So just give us a shout when everyone's lined up and ready. I'm not sure who's at the back. Are we waiting for everyone? Is everyone here?
Yeah, well, I think I'm the last one just lining up.
Right out.
Right, I'm ready. I'm right behind you.
Okay, just to just take off when the first plane in front of you starts moving. Just everyone just start taking off. Like I said, gonna go up, get to 2,000 feet, and just keep doing like a right wheel turn. Bring it down to about a 320 knot right wheel turn, so everyone can bunch up.
There's steel.
Jeez.
Okay, let's actually bring it back to 350 knots. I'll just keep doing like a right wheel. If we're all sort of together, that's alright. Okay, when everyone's comfy, give us a shout and we'll start. Who's green?
Sorry.
No, it's alright. That's a nice grass. I was going to say, it's a nice grass green. That.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Harry last night, did you?
Okay, I'm going to stick in this right turn and stick me altitude holds on. Okay, I'm at 3, 4, 5 knots. Okay, so, okay, everyone, on your right hip, by your radar button, you'll see your flare switch. So, click that to on.
Yep.
Everyone okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, master arm on, and select air to ground mode. Now, on your DDI, you should have at the top MAV F and JSC for JSOW. So if you click your JSC button, JSOW button, it'll it started to time off. It takes 2.5 minutes to cool down. So at the time in 7 minutes 30 seconds it'll be ready. But what we need to do now is on the left column of buttons where it says mode PP, press that once until it says mode TOO.
Yep, got it.
Okay, now go down 2 buttons to where it says E-Fuse.
Yep.
And press that twice. So it's press once and then press again for instant.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Now over on the right column of buttons, 3rd one down, you'll see step. Press that and step it over to your other JSOWs and do the same again. So it's mode TOO. Press once for that and press E-Fuse twice for instant. Okay. Now, on your right DDI, get your menu page up, your TAC page, top row buttons, it'll say FLIR, F-L-I-R.
Yep.
Click that. Okay, now that's your TGP. It should say not timed out. That takes about 2 minutes to cool down as well. Hey Joe, Tuxie, Rick Rock, thanks for the likes, chaps. Okay, is everyone okay?
Yep.
Right.
Good.
On your AMPCD, the one between your knees, your monitor between your knees, you got your waypoints on the right column. 4th button down, you'll see WPDSG for waypoint designate. Box that.
Yep.
There you go. Now what that is that's done two things. That's directed us on the as where our next waypoint is. It's also got the target and pod to fix on that position. Okay. So everyone just start making our way there now. So if you just turn into that. Okay, well, I've got 7:43 on my cooldown, so the JSOWs will be like live in a minute. Okay, what you need to do now is make your. Is everyone's got a picture on their flare pod now?
Yeah.
Right. Make that screen soy. So get your little diamonds in the top corner.
Yep.
Right. Now with your TDC button, you'll be able to slew that round, but don't do it just yet. Just to make sure we head to target. If you do knock it and go off, you just on your HSI again. Just unbox the target and then weapon waypoint designate again.
Yep.
Now what you should see on your HSI page now is like a dotted line towards the target and like a solid big circle. Now that circle is your minimum fire range, so you can't drop a bomb until you're inside there.
Alright, got you. Yep.
Now, what you're doing now is, we wait till we've got a picture on the target. Obviously, we've got mountains in the way, so we can't see shit yet. But when you start getting pictures of targets, does everyone know there's zoom in buttons for the target and pod?
Yeah, I did mine the other day.
Yeah. Well, on the top row buttons, you'll see wide. If you press that, it'll go into narrow view.
If you have your raid button set up, it will also switch between narrow and wide on your HOTAS.
For some reason, it doesn't work with the Maverick stat button. Well, for me, it doesn't work for some weird reason. I've got to physically press that wide button.
Huh.
Pretty sure you can get closer, mate.
That sounds like a challenge.
And then when we're by the target and you can see things, what you can do is you can start slewing round, and then when you found something you want to kill, you click down on your TDC switch and that'll lock it in position.
That's TDC depress.
That's right, yes.
Okay.
If you're struggling to see with your screen, like it's a bit whited out or it's a bit too dark or whatever, on the left column of buttons at the very bottom, it'll say CCD. If you press that, it'll switch to flare mode, forward looking infrared, and you can flick between both till you get a good picture. The other thing you can do is the two bottom buttons, turny buttons on that DDI, on the left is brightness and on the right is contrast. You can play with them as well to get a good picture. It all depends on like the time of day and things like that. And basically what you do is you find a target, you TDC depress to lock it, and then on your TV screen you get like a diamond over it. When aiming for things, try and aim for the base of it as well, or like you run the risk of your JSOW moving over the top of it. And then make sure you're inside that circle and release. Now if you look at your HUD, you'll have info on your HUD on the right hand side. You'll have like minutes counting down saying TMR, so that means to manual release. So I've got 3 minutes to manual release, and then you'll see man for manual release and JFCTOO, that's the mode you're in.
Yep.
Now when we're inside that circle, it'll say in range on that part of your HUD. And that's it, basically.
Yeah.
That's how you drop a JSOW. And what you can do is, as soon as you've dropped one, you can start scanning straight away with your targeting pod for another one. TDC depress to lock it and drop again. Basically, the TDC depress puts in the coordinates of what you're looking at into the bomb, and when you drop it, you drop it. Now, obviously, with JSOWs, the higher and the faster you are, the further they can go. The bigger that circle is, basically. So, in the big outside circle is your release minimum range, and over the target you'll see another circle. That means you're too close to it. Basically, it won't have time to maneuver.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Excuse my language.
Jesus turned up now.
Oh, I can see the targets.
There you go. Well, play with your little zoom in and your narrow field of view and things like that. Get something you like the look of, and then bomb it. Now, the coordinates that you've put in was for a man pad, basically. So you could do it taking that out first. It looks like there's a bit of cloud cover over the target as well. So that's the other thing you've got to take into consideration, because the clouds will distort your view
Right.
and mask it, basically.
The pod would go off.
Yeah, mine's gone.
Well, switched off.
Right, it's got all
Yeah.
the right into the
Yeah.
symbology, but I've got no picture.
Yeah, but it's probably there's cloud cover over the
It's
target.
You're not on the target. If it's black, it's tucked in. It's in the
Yeah.
stored position.
So to get out of that,
Right.
go to your HSI page with your targeting on, unbox TGT, which is on the right hand side, and then box WPDSG again, the fourth button down.
Yeah, back to normal now.
There you go.
There you go.
So if it's off, you double hit the nose wheel steering button,
Yeah,
and that will also activate it again.
Right, cool.
let's switch to CCD. And obviously call out what you're going for, because you don't want like 4 people firing at the same thing. It's like a waste of 4 bombs. Right, let's speed up a bit.
I've dropped on mine, but I think I was outside the big circle. I definitely was.
Yeah,
Does anybody have their data link on? Because I'm not showing any.
yeah, I have got mine on. Forgot all about that. Make sure your IFFs are on as well.
There we go. Oh, my God. Anytime you try to get insurance on something, your phone will ring for weeks.
Yeah, I've had that today actually.
As it's normally, as soon as you've actually bought a cell phone again, the information tends to get spread around the fastest, it would seem.
Yeah, the insurance companies sell your information in all the underwriting, and you don't, I mean, all you can do is fucking deal with the calls.
Oh, make sure your RWRs are switched on as well. I forgot about that.
Right, I'm 8 miles from target. Am I too close?
Have a look at your AMPCD. No, you should be bang in there. Okay, it's starting to fire up, so...
Right, I've dropped one.
Yeah, it should say in range on your HUD, just underneath the altitude. It should say in RNG, for in range.
So there.
Oh, right.
Has anyone gone for the man pad?
I think I might have done.
Right, the next thing is just scan around for targets now. Now there's loads here, so all them buildings are blow upable. So I'm going to aim for like the factory.
bastard just fucking shot that at me.
Missile.
Who?
Submarine friend just got fired at.
Manpad's firing.
Whoever's just above the base, you're probably gonna get fired at next.
Blow him up.
Is he dead?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit
He
of
flew
a...
in the air like a rubber dinghy.
Yeah, it is a bit of a... sort of a $2 million bomb on a guy with a rocket launcher. But when you think he can like, you know...
Well, if you're saving a $40 million
jet, yeah, it's
plane.
worth it. Now the beauty of it is if you're high enough and far away enough, you can drop a J-cell from about 20 miles away. So if it was like 30,000 feet and you get good view on your zoom camera, you can ripple off all J-cells and then pull away and just watch them go in. They are like scarily easy to use.
Yeah, just try and hit stuff like in quick succession.
Yeah.
Stuff might move.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you hit like a SAM site, so if you hit like the tracker in the middle, anything that's on wheels will move away. So if you like drop the J-cell on that and then dropped another 2 J-cells on things that can move, there's a good chance the J-cell's going to miss. So you got to be quick.
Huh.
The way I tend to do it is, once I've dropped your first salvo, I'll like turn around or left or right and I'll fly outside that circle on your HSI, then turn back in, and that'll give you time to reacquire other targets.
That's weird that you said that. My raid is not working on this map for some reason.
For some reason it doesn't work when you've got Mavericks selected. You've got to physically press that narrow wide button. It'll work fine if you're on J-cells, but not with Mavericks. How's it going, Tux? You haven't seen you for a while, mate. Oh, army tea.
There, damn ram in the air.
Don't know.
Shot at.
Also, planes, where are they? Enemy fighters, Sosage.
Roger.
Dead ahead of you.
Roger. Switching it to air.
Why can't I can't physically move.
One hit to hit, so.
I've got them flying away.
Okay, well.
No, that's sort of coming at us, aren't they? Roger, okay.
They are flying southwest.
Yeah, I think they're on their little trajectory course, but I've only got 1 AMRAAM and 2 Sidewinders, so this will be interesting.
Right.
Well, you can engage them.
No, I'm going to turn back, but I'll keep my eye on them to make sure they don't follow back in.
This mirror is the F-18 smokier than what it used to be. The black smoke.
It might be something to do with the weather. That. Oh god, okay, the place is burning now. So once everyone's used up their J-cells, give me a shout and we'll move on to the Maverick stage.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm done.
Nipper, how are you doing, mate? Where are you? Are you playing tonight?
That's crazy.
Turning in.
Sonic boom.
Oh, right, okay. In Point in Cheshire. Okay, I'm gonna go for like, it looks like it's, there's a AAA there. He's in Point in Cheshire. There's a AAA in the road leading up to it. I've just dropped the JSOW on it.
2 miles from me.
Just been shot down. No, I'm having trouble locking onto a target for some reason. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong.
Are you using the TDC to press?
No, I'm just about to skim some trees instead.
Oh, right. Get up to about like 15,000 because you're out of range of the guns then.
Yeah, it's not going to happen with no wings.
Yeah.
I'm still flying it.
Well,
I think I'm more of a missile than an aeroplane now, but...
Oh my god. Let's see.
okay, I'm in an orbit.
Legs are turning around again.
I think they're engaging. Switching air to air.
That's not going to be fun.
I've got 2 maps of, I'm not weighed down by the JSOWs now. Okay, master caution, getting tagged.
That is so freaking cool. I've got an F-18 on my left screen. It's being looked at by the pod.
Yeah, because if you go into air-to-air mode, your target pod will flick over to the other DDI.
Man alive, that is so freaking cool, man.
It's handy to identify air targets, to be honest.
Jesus, I've never done that.
Okay, switching to Twiz.
Yeah, I'm being spiked.
He's got me locked.
Like,
We have aircraft in the area. I don't see any.
Yeah,
MiG-29s to the west.
I'm engaging. You see me?
Dropping my bag.
Yeah, I've got them on my DDI as well. Got the shoot Q.
Charlie.
Fox 3. Switch to sidewinders.
That one is still at 40,000.
He's gone
Got
defensive.
number 2 locked up.
Roger, fire on 2 if you can. I'm staying with 1 till he's hit.
I'm a ways out.
Okay, I think he's evaded me, Bob. Okay, go for the other one, he's on me.
Right. Got lock.
Fox 2 on the second one. Oh, I'm dead.
He's almost in range. Shit.
All the missiles I've missed.
Okay, let's get another one.
Hey, he is an enemy. I do have an enemy locked up.
Oh,
Fox 3.
yeah.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Cheers, Nepper, mate.
No Fox 3. What's going on? Alright. Going, I don't know why, but I can't fire. Going sideliners.
Rambo, I had that earlier on today.
Okay, 129 down.
Copy.
Rainbow under 10 or 11.
Yep.
He's fired on you.
I can't fire. What the fuck is going on?
Is your master arm on? All of that, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's on. Oh my god.
Just rearming now. Okay, I'm on my way.
I don't get it.
Because you were having trouble with your keybinds the other night as well, weren't you? Has everything like blanked off and changed or something?
Is there a way to save your loadouts?
Yes. What you have to do is you have to go into your mission editor.
Right.
It's quite easy to do. So you go into your mission editor or your map editor or whatever. Just any map, plunk an F18 down, and then do the loadout there. I think it's new loadout, and then it'll give you an extra line. Do your loadout, and then you can rename it to whatever you want.
Okay.
And then just maybe save the map or whatever, and that's all you have to do. So that every time you start on an 18 again on whatever map, wherever it is, you've got the selection there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, because I've got a few preset loadouts. I've got one I've called Mavs, one JSON Mavs. I've got one called Start and Seed, which is like four harms and all. It's like 4 harms and the rest there to wear. Yeah, and it's just like you can do as many as you want, loads of different combis.
Cool.
Come on, trying to gun this guy.
I'm just about to take
A
off
lot
now.
of missing.
We're just taxiing to take off now.
Alright.
You
That's
locked?
yummy.
Locked?
I'm behind your sausage.
Roger, I'm just taking this
Yeah,
shortcut
still.
here.
Trying to get a lock on this guy. Can't get a.
I could lock them, I just couldn't shoot.
It's a nice long runway
Okay.
this, so we've probably got loads of
Gun
room.
solution.
Oh my god.
I'll do a roll and start. Just on this map as well, when you're taking off from Gudata, just watch out for them Hueys. Because they just like circle the airstrip.
Yeah.
If I had a missile handy right now.
Fucking crazy.
Or do you want to borrow one of mine?
Right in behind the guy, just can't.
Right, I'm on my way.
Right, I'm bingo fuel.
So if you go into your briefing, it'll tell you what the waypoint is for Gudata, so just go back and refuel there.
I want steel.
He's out of range. You got a missile, go for it.
Box 2. No idea where that fucking went. Oh, there it is.
Nice. Good hit.
Right, thank you, Steel. Master of the air. Right, I need some juice, man. Oh shit, yeah.
What's your fuel now?
Very low. We're gonna go 180.
Okay. Well, there's very low and then there's sausage low.
1800.
That's fucking loads. Stand by, I'll give you the waypoint. So you need to head towards waypoint 6.
Gotcha. 42.3 miles.
Okay, I've got another Bowie down at 4,000 feet.
See, Goose is here. If Goose is talking though, we can't hear him.
Might have jumped in with
No, he's
Vader and
he's in our chat.
was he still? Might be doing family things.
Is here fighting?
You okay there, Goose? You got comms there? Oh, yeah, the only problem is when you get shot down, obviously, you haven't got your waypoint coordinates for the site we've just been hitting, so you'll have to put them back in again.
About it. Well, so I've done it. Find out if I end up in the right place.
But you can wing it, yeah. There's a thing
Yeah.
you can do actually. Do you know your velocity vector on your hood?
Yep.
What you can do is on your flare pod, if you get that all up and working and running, on the right side, the column of buttons, you'll see a switch that says VVSLV, and that means. Cheers, Phil, for the stars, mate. That means velocity vector slave. So what you do is, with your velocity vector, the little circle in it, if you can physically see tally on a target, you get that little circle over it, and then you TDC depress, and that'll lock your targeting pod on the where you're looking, basically. That also works with your head-mounted camera as well. You know, your HMD on your helmet. So if you're looking over your shoulder and you can see a target, TTC depressing it. Make sure your soy is pushed up, so you've made the hood soy.
Yep.
Look at your target and TDC depressed, and that'll lock it up also. I actually use that more than I think, to be honest. Comes in really handy.
Oh, it's not doing this. I can't wait to get rid of this headset.
Ah. I've got subplane going after that. Is it Goose going after them?
Yeah. Goose is just launched. Yeah, it did. Toto, are you marked as player?
Yeah, I've got a new PC. I haven't changed it. It still comes up as player for some reason.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, the other one wasn't quite up to it, so I ended up having to back my eyelids at the missus to let me get a new one.
What'd you get?
Got went a bit over the top really. Got a Z690 i9 with a 3080 Ti.
Ooh, there's no such thing as over the top.
You've got some serious eye betting skills there, buddy.
Yeah, so it's obviously something she wants.
It's gonna cost you.
I've got the head tracker as well, which is first time using. Which what a difference it's.
Have you put in Spudknocker's profile for your head tracker?
No, I spent an evening playing around. I've got it working. It all seems to be working good, but it's just getting used to being able to look around without having to take my hands off the control to use the mouse now.
Oh God, yeah.
So much nicer.
It's a proper game changer. Having a head tracker. Really is, changes everything. See, I use a profile by Spudknocker for my head tracker, and it's absolutely perfect. You barely have to move your head. I mean, to look behind, I'm not moving it more than 5 inches either side.
Still approaching good auto.
Finals.
Oh, I hate Oculus.
Oh, you see, got Flip in the chat there. She's seen a Spitfire today. How cool.
Still on final for good auto.
You know, you could land, refuel, rearm, and take off, and I'll still be on finals.
I had a bit more fuel left than you when we were done.
But I've got 1200, so yeah.
Do you know how to tell how far that'll get you or how long you can fly for?
Yes, there's a your FPass page.
Yeah.
So if you go to any one of your DDRs and you get to the support page up, so you know the way it flicks between TAC and support. On the bottom row, middle one is your menu that flicks between them. When you get on support page, the button to the left that says FPass, press that. That'll give you current range of the speed of thrust you're doing, and then it'll give you an optimum. It'll give you the suggestion of how you can go further. Comes in really handy. So my range at the minute now is 382 miles to 2,000 pounds of fuel. So once it gets down to 2,000 pounds, that'll obviously change and give me a bit more miles. And then there's a line. Then underneath is my optimum range. So basically, if I was to increase my speed to 0.83 Mach and then climb to 36,000 feet, I'll be able to double that. Let's get me Mavericks back up. Jamie, how you doing, mate? Still having flu with us, Jamie?
Pepsi!
You're gonna be shit up before you join us.
My headset just keeps fucking up. I don't know.
That's not cool. It's coming a bit hot there, broadside.
Yeah, now. Oh, like you complete tosser. Oh! Well, oh, don't be a bell end all your life. Yes, I know I'm bloody out of fuel. Shut up.
Can you point track with the T-pod on moving targets with J-cells?
Yeah, you can, but you'd be lucky if you hit them. To be honest.
Oh, that ground was frozen, wasn't it?
Your T-pod can track, but the bombs can't. The J-cells can't.
Okay.
They're locked to GPS coordinate.
You could do it with your Mavericks, like you can in the 16.
That's terrible, aren't they? They steer themselves.
Four Mavs.
What's that? Oh shit, being hit. Okay, I'm losing fuel quick here. Is everybody, did everyone find that okay then with the J-Sows? Did anyone have any trouble?
No, not really. I mean, it's a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think I'm spending more time trying to look for targets than I am actually.
That's the trick, yeah, it's trying to get your targets picked out before you get like too close.
Going, so I'm not knocking nothing. Doing something wrong somewhere.
What's up, mate?
Well, I'm looking for a target. I just don't seem to be getting a lock on it. I don't know what I'm...
It's make sure your TDC depressor is bound to it. What joystick are you using, or HOTAS?
Yeah, I've got the E-Flight Crossmaster.
Right.
So I haven't got a lot of buttons, so I'm having to use the keyboard as well. So
Right.
that's just the next purchase.
Yeah. Just need to make sure you know which one is your TDC depress. That's the thing that locks it.
Mhm.
See, when I was flying with one joystick, it was, I think by default it was the enter key. But that was a long time ago, don't quote me on that.
I started my career with a T-Flight Otis.
Cardboard box and a stick.
Right, swing around to another guy.
Right, I'm actually out of ordnance now, so I'd have to rearm my fuel and fix myself. Let me just check there's no to wear around. No, we're safe. I'm just going to respawn in a fresh one at Gudota. Who was it about the who asked about the pre-loadouts? Making pre-loadouts. Is that you, Lenny? Yeah.
No, it's Havoc.
All right. Okay. What I'll do is I'll tag you. I'll put it down and I'll write it out in the Discord, Havoc, in the general, and I'll tag you in it.
Yeah, cool.
On how to do it. I could actually do, yeah, that's a good idea to make a little mini video actually and post it up. If I get time, I'll make like, yeah, I'll make a mini video on stick it on YouTube and then I'll tag you in it.
Cool.
If I get it, yeah, I'll make time for that. It shouldn't take long. It's quite straightforward. Right, re-on refuel.
You would have to put in the coordinates again once you've landed
No,
for that particular
Only if you
waypoint.
only if you get in a new plane.
Right.
That stays in your system now.
Right, I'm actually sat here with a smug face
Because you landed.
because I landed and didn't die. I should have done. But I didn't. Right, all maps, good to go.
I'm actually just loading up now. Oh, I've got to put them in again, haven't I? Mind you, while I'm waiting for these re-on refuel, reload, just find the coordinates in again.
It's a big about to land in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's got some MiGs heading this way.
Where from, Steel?
Attacking Krasnodar. And he's got 4 MiG-29s. Maybe they came from Krimsk, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's the Crimson ones.
If you've
No,
got
it
your
sounds
T-pod
good.
on your left hip, is it better to do a right-hand orbit? If you've still got ordnance on, or does it not really matter?
It doesn't really matter how you. I don't know. I think if you circle it, if it's on your left hip, and you do like an anti-clockwise circle around the target, like a shallow turn, you should still have picture. If you feel you're getting too close, just back off and reset yourself and come back in. Chad's about to get nailed there.
Yeah, I was going to say somebody might want to. If somebody
Yeah.
is able to hop into his chat.
I'll do that now. Chad, you got 4 MiGs coming at you.
Yeah, I know, see them. I've got
Flying.
nowhere to hit. I've only got 2 Fox 2s. I'm on my way back.
I'll take off and
Okay.
see if I'll take off and see if I can make it.
Bye, mate.
See you in a minute.
I'm just hiding.
Sorry, mate. What was that?
I'm just hiding on the ground.
I'll take off now and I'll burn it up there, see if we can get there in time. I just got to put some AMRAMs on. Okay, back in a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw some AMRAAMs on and shoot up there, see if we can help them out. I'll take some. Oh shit. Think.
This is gonna be over before you get anywhere near.
Yeah, possibly.
Also, why is he firing all the tins?
He's got nowhere to wear. He's literally got like just ground stuff and troops hiding.
Six in a bunker.
Arm rearm. Okay, well.
The goose is on the way.
Someone blew up a tank.
Why are there a bunch of hands painted on the Jeff?
Hands?
Yeah. Look at the bottom on these the covers for the rear wheels. Whatever you call them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got the-
Might be no handhold or something.
Yeah, so all the moving parts there, it seems.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick takeoff for Gudata.
Don't put it open with your hands or something.
Yeah, don't touch, yeah. Or hold, might even be hold here.
Going still.
Okay.
Right then, haul an ass. So yeah, when you just get over the target with your Mavericks, give us a shout and I'll talk you through how to like use the Mavericks with the targeting pod.
Yeah, go on.
You ready?
Give me some distance.
Basically, it's the same thing. So you find your target, and then you lock it with your targeting pod. Make sure your Mavericks are selected on your weapons page on the other screen. So what you do is you press Mav, and it might come up with Mav and then box out, but press the button again, and you should get a second video, which is the Maverick video on your left EDI. So with your targeting pod as soy, find your target, lock it up, and then make your Maverick page soy or your Maverick video soy, and it should, yeah, it should lock onto it straight away.
You have to uncage it.
Well, that's what I'm just going to say. It should lock onto the target straight away. If it doesn't, press your cage uncage button, and it will. Now you've got a big I'm getting tagged here. You'll get a big crosshair. And what it is where it meets, where the horizontal and vertical lines meet, they've got to be solid lines. If you're out of range, there'll be like a little gap. So you, with the Maverick, it's about a 7-mile range out that you fire from. So just keep pressing your cage uncage until that goes solid. It should go solid by itself, but if you start getting worried, cage and uncage. What am I getting tagged by?
Goose is engaging some mix.
Right.
From the other side of that.
Yeah, I'm coming up behind him, yeah.
Not sure if Goose can hear us, but he's been fired on.
Goose, if you can hear us, you're being fired on. I'm about 50 miles behind you.
Missile defeated.
Correction, 20 miles behind you.
New MiG. Oh, MiG turning back in. Coming straight for him.
Yeah, runway clear at Good Hotel or something. I'm trying to put a hole in it.
Right. Do you have to keep the flare on your, or the teapot on the target once you find them?
Yeah, until you've released your missile, yeah. After that, I think it should be alright, but if you can, keep it on there. Okay, Goose, looks like Goose is taking care of them. They're bugging out, but there's another one behind. There's 2 still up there. Yeah, try and keep your T-pod locked onto it if you can, as long as you can.
Well, I hit a house.
Thanks.
Wasn't the target.
Moving a street lamp.
Oh, lamppost killers are back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey Dave, thanks for the like, mate. guessing Goose is being fired on.
I think Goose is dead.
Roger.
Coming straight for you, Sosage.
Roger, I'm engaging.
I think it was kind of
I am jamming the guy. Not sure if that helps you.
Foxy, Fox 2. Fox 3, Fox 3. Go. Go on defensive.
He's got a missile on you. Missiles seem to be tracking. Yeah, just turning into them.
There we go, splash.
What's DCMR again?
Sorry, what was that?
Time to manual release.
DCMR that's on your head, on your HUD.
BTMR.
TT.
No,
Time to
TT.
release. Time to manual release.
Oh, right.
Right. Thank you.
Press the button.
Thumbs on it. Sweating.
Right, have they taken that SAM site down there? Okay.
That thing just killed Chad. Oh, Chad crashed.
He crashed.
Oh no, I think he got hit by the MiG
Oh, yeah, there's another MiG there.
and then crashed.
It's waypoint 2, isn't it? Get. On my way.
Oh, you pillock. Jacked. Bugger.
Trying to pick up this last MiG. It's flying over the base.
Yeah, down 4,000 feet. It's flying horizontally to you, which is why you're
Yeah, I
struggling.
can see it. Looks like he's turning to me now.
It's turning towards you, 20 miles.
Engaging.
Might be occupied with the guys on the ground though. Or preoccupied, sorry.
Gonna be preoccupied with a fucking hammer up his arse.
Yeah, he's flying over the airfield. He's checking out Chad again. fired at Chad.
Has he?
He killed Chad again. Oh, it is shooting at Nord.
Somebody chaps him on my way in. I'm nearly there.
This is hilarious, mate. This is hilarious.
Can't get off the ground.
Strafing us.
The steals in the other chat coming up because he just shot him again on the ground. Fox 3. Fox 3.
Can't get off the ground on him. It's brilliant. Dead funny.
I've got 2 AMRAMs after him now.
Kill him for us. Ready to die.
Yeah.
Splash.
Hey. Cheers, mate. That was hilarious. It's like you just get in it, and it's like just put 2 sidewinders on so I can go. By the time, come back round again by the time they rearm me.
In the air, but by the time I was in the air, I just got shot.
Right, cheers for that.
That's alright.
Where were we?
I'll take out the SAM site at 3.
Okay.
I've got a couple of harms on me.
Excellent.
Right. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There I came to save the day. They're just sitting there in the chat, just
Mighty
laughing.
Sosage.
Yeah, they're just sitting there in the chat laughing, going, "We just getting fucking peppered on the ground." Okay, I'm gonna have to rearm refuel there because I've used all my fuel getting there. Shit, with the wrong waypoint. 3. Soy, box, hands off. That seems pretty. Oh, 50 miles. Let's get up. Field 39. How are you just getting on with the Mavericks? Are you all okay?
So I'm just up again. Gonna have another basher.
Yeah. Just reloaded it back up.
Question.
Yeah.
Right. So, my centre of interest, or whatever, my right screen with my T-pod.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll get the target I want, TDC, then I make my other screen centre of interest.
Yeah, so yeah.
And then I cage the uncaged.
Yeah, well,
Is that right?
yeah, well, when you switch to it, it might already fix onto it. But if it's still drifting, you press your cage uncage until it fixes on it, and then when the crosshairs meet at the point, that means you're in fire. You've got a good solution. And then fire, and maybe just go into a left or go into a right turn.
Right. Okay.
And that should do it. But yeah, try and keep lock until it's destroyed, and then switch back and look for another one. Because if you switch targets, the Maverick it'll confuse the Maverick.
Right. Okay. I think I might have just been a bit exuberant and pressed too many buttons. Because when I went over to the left screen, the MAV screen,
Yeah.
I already pressed cage and cage, and it basically the sensor of the Maverick just went straight down to the floor, nowhere near the target.
Right. You might have been too close to the target.
Right. Just taxiing, so I'll just have another bash or something.
I'm going to head towards Makeup and rearm refuel. Right. I'm just going to pop into their chat to tell them the SAM site's clear. Oh, wrong one. Just to say that the tracking radar's down at that SAM site, chaps.
Oh, nice one, mate.
Yes,
Cheers.
be careful because there's 3 man pads there.
Yeah, I've got a mod up with J-Dams. They won't be there for long.
Right on, mate.
Just
See you.
like-
Go sloppy seconds.
I'll see you in a bit.
That's it.
Right.
I don't know why.
Sammy, thanks for the like, mate. Stoyan, thanks for the like. I'm coming into land there still.
Then you take off. Yeah, with the Mavericks, you've also got the ground moving target ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done
I'm
that.
trying to point track these ZSUs.
I haven't used that for ages. I can't remember how to do it, to be honest.
I think you just set your radar to GMT.
Oh shit, yeah. I remember it on the 16. You box it and then push up on a TDC. I can't remember. Must be TDC depress.
Either that or probably right with the Hornet, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's right on the.
Not sure.
Is it the soy?
It's right twice to point track.
Right.
Once to area track.
Yeah, just press right.
On the sensor control switch. On your soy switch.
So I've got it locked. I know how to get the missile to look at it.
Are you using the Foxtrots there, the Mavericks?
Yeah.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Because if I remember, there was always that trouble where, like, you'd aim for it with that ground moving target thing, but you'd hit a lamppost.
We've got 5 seconds to go, but it's not releasing. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Oh, maybe it's not cooled down yet.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
1 second. There we go. The seeker head is turning around. Okay, I think it's some distance.
A shack.
Back. Yeah, baby.
So is that what it was then? So is it the sensor control switch on the ground moving target?
Yeah, so to the right,
Yeah.
and to lock it, and then you go over to the left, and I think you then uncage the seeker head, and it locks onto what the camera is pointing at,
Brilliant.
and then you press fire.
You want to make it short? I've got a really good view of that there still. 1 hour 39 minutes, or 1 hour 38.
Cool.
Got a good little.
Yeah, next round of video is ready to go out already.
Brilliant.
Need to get to 100.
Yeah, 99 in it.
We dropped one, so we're down to
Oh, 98.
98.
What was I going to do? Yeah.
Now they're not moving, the bastards.
Yeah, you need to go use your targeting pod. Have you done that velocity vector slave? That's really handy, you know. Especially with your HMD on as well.
Request rearming. Copy.
So if you fly like a mile distance and you know where it is, get your HMD on it. TDC press with your targeting pod. But make sure you make your targeting pod soy. Otherwise, if you start slewing round, it just slews at an incredible speed and you'll lose it.
Sorry, so just run me through that again?
So with your head mounted display, if you go down off to the left or right of them, look at where they are, and then TDC press, and then obviously, sorry, you got to make your HUD soy. So you push up on your soy, make that HUD your soy. Look at the target, TDC press, and then make your target pod soy again, and then start slewing round. Right, some taxi.
Pretty sure. I'm getting locked by something. I suppose it's the base.
I've taken down the SAM radar site there.
Something's spiking me.
Is there? It might be a friendly. Goose is going for that cup site at Krimsk.
to use the heads-up display properly for that.
Yeah, it's just so make your HUD soy. So you push up on your sensor control switch.
Yeah, I just wanna just give me 1 second. Okay, so I mean, does the radar have to be on anything specific, or I'm not using the radar at all?
You're not really using the radar. You need your flare page up though. You need your target and pod.
Yeah. Bollocks.
Dude.
Flare page is up. And the MAV caged, uncaged?
Well, it should just work like the target and pod. Like you need a caged, uncaged locked, I think. So let's get mine off right there.
I'm gonna assume it should be uncaged.
Okay. Yeah, uncaged the uncaged the thing.
So the HUD is now soy. Well, it's supposed to be up. Am I supposed to see a diamond or something there?
I can't remember. I think there is some sort of symbol, like an asterisk or something.
You've got this little dot inside of the little. It's like a little box.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Got a little box inside of the HUD. Do you move it around or what?
Completely mixed. Yes, so if you make your HUD soy, there should be a little dot inside your velocity vector. And
Yes.
then on your head mounted display, when you turn off, you still have a small crosshair right bang in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that crosshair, get that over your target and then TDC press, and you should get then the staggered diamond box to show you're looking in the right place. That's what you've designated. Oh yeah, your flare pod needs to be soy for that. For some reason mine not
So
doing it.
I unboxed the target, and so now I can see on my flare pod, I can see everything. So I did that. I used the helmet display to mark the ground there. So now do I go back to the pod and just select my target?
Yeah, go back to the pod and then to basically use that as like your targeting software sort of thing, like you do with the others.
Yeah.
I've just realised I've done that wrong to myself. So I've made the HUD soy. I've scanned around for the target, and it's not a little mini crosshair. It's like a clock face. So it's a dot with like
face.
yeah, it's like a dot with them things around it. So with that, yeah, TDC press to lock at the area where they are, and then you get
so
like the little box.
Targets. It's now just whether I can get the MAV to pick it up. So here we go. Boom. I'm going for the one closest to the road.
Right, I'm going for the one in the middle. I should have locked them too bad. There we go.
Ah, I keep on pressing the wrong button.
Shack. And then after you've done it, completely undesignate your T-pod again.
Bunch of troops just get out there. There's a whole bunch of red down there. Back. Oh, sorry. Rifle.
Oh, bollocks that up totally.
Get the impression these guys are indestructible, Sosage.
Yeah, 'cause I hit one.
They're not dying.
I mean, one's on fire, the one you hit on the road.
Yeah, because I hit the middle one as I came in. So I turned back, they were all still there. I'm gonna come back, just manually. The mav, see what happens if I do that. Maybe we're hitting lampposts again.
No, because like I definitely hit the one I went on the not the one I just fired, but the one before that. Definitely hit it. I was watching it as it hit it.
Oh. Have we had server desync or something?
Ah, I don't know.
Because
Was
everyone's frozen. Apart from me.
Oh, everybody frozen.
Yeah, if you look on the F10 map, everyone's just like sitting still. not
Okay.
moving.
Maybe that's why we're not hitting it.
Yeah, and I just hit his ZSU and did not to it, so I think the server's desync.
Yeah, we're hitting tanks and nothing's happening to them.
Yeah, it's desync definitely.
Yeah, mine are dropping short as well. Yeah, must have desynced. I don't know if you want to just restart the server there still. Oh, we did. I've crashed.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, got out. Just a second.
I'm here.
Just turn off.
Yep.
Yeah, it's given up, isn't it?
I was actually going to switch off anyway. I need to get off. Oh, there we go. Disconnected. I was actually going to like switch it off there anyway. So I'm going to shut my stream down there, everyone. Thanks everyone for joining. We're back again on Friday night for mission night. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Falklands there, Chad. So we'll do the Falklands on Friday night. So make sure you drop in for that. That should be quite fun. Should be a nice long night as well. Catch us all later. And I'll see you all.
Cheers, lads.
That's all right. See you all later. Bye.